Hey guys, okay, I feel energized, I feel good. This is your Leo, August. Who's coming towards you in love? I know I took that poll in the community section of YouTube and I asked everyone, and then some of you guys hit me up on Instagram and you were like, I want to know about money, I want to know about my ex, and a couple of you guys were like, I just want to know about, yeah, I had to have a yes or no question. So what one out was who is coming towards you in love. So it was a vote. So I'm not, going to talk about exes here. They might pop up. If they do, I'm going to shoo the exes away. Shoo away, exes. We're just talking about who you can look forward to, who's coming through for you in love. That's what won the vote. So if you're not interested in that, you got to go to another video because that's what we're focusing on for all signs for the month of August 2018. Right now we're doing Leo. Happy birthday, Leos. It's your time. Your season is the season that invigorates all the signs, and it makes us want to be outdoors and, get healthy and feel like, we're in the sun's energy. So it's just a good, happy, positive time for all signs. So thank you, Leo, for shining your royal your royal vibes down on the rest of us. It feels really good. I know I feel good. I'm a Pisces, so I feel like solid right now. And I'm coming to you guys from Palm Springs, California, and it's hot as balls in here. And there's a fire going on, so that sucks. But luckily we have AC and a ton of alcohol. So what else do you want? You know what I mean? So anyways, okay, let's dive into it. Thank you for listening to that rant if you guys skipped. That sucks, but okay, I did meditate, whatever you want to call it. Also, I want to say hi to all my friends on Instagram. I'm making new friends on Instagram. I'm doing 30 days of tarot, so follow me on Instagram, Drunk Dog Tarot, blah, 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 boo-boo-boo, let's go. I shuffled. What can Leo get excited about? What's coming in for Leo for the month of August? What kind of love interest is showing up for them? What's coming through? No negative vibes, no exes. You're for sure coming out of a time of meditation, a time of retreat. And I'm going to pull extra cards too, by the way, but I'm getting like a ground level story here. A lot of you guys are coming out of a time of, toxic relationships. You're ending that. If you're recovering from alcoholism, if you're recovering from any kind of like drug addiction or just a toxic relationship, you're coming out of that. So it's starting to feel like really good in the beginning of August. So a lot of you guys are just like, it's just you're coming out, you're coming out, that Gloria Estefan song, coming out of the dark. Some of you guys could be feeling like, okay, now I'm refreshed, I'm feeling good, I'm coming out of something that was, not serving me, and so I feel like I have my power coming back. That feels really good. But then some of you guys are also experiencing that moment of like coming out and seeing that clarity and then suddenly going, okay, so now what? Now I'm bored. Now you've got itchy feet. Like you're like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over whatever I was going through. I'm over it. I'm good. I'm solid. I'm ready to fucking rock and roll. And now you're kind of feeling this, I have the cards here. I'm not going to show you every single card, but to illustrate stuff, I'm going to, show you cards, but you guys know what the fuck I'm doing. So this card, the Four of Cups, is basically saying that there's a feeling of not necessarily stagnation, but feeling like, okay, I'm ready to rock and roll. Who's next? Who's on deck? Like, what's coming towards me? So this energy is just like further establishing the fact that you're coming out of a time of like, I'm not interested. I don't want anything to do with relationships or love or any of that stuff anymore. So you're coming out of that time of boredom. You could be maybe... It's not necessarily, in this sense, it's not you rejecting anyone. I don't feel like you're rejecting anyone, but you're just like, man, like nothing is like blowing my mind right now. So you're having that sort of feeling like I'm ready to rock and roll. Who's on deck? So what's in your environment? Well, you've got an earth sign coming through for you. This guy is someone who is a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. And, again, you know how I feel about signs. Like, it could be any sign, you guys. But this person coming through for you is someone who is like a boss. Okay, so this person, and there could be other people I see, but some of you guys could be, you just met this person because it's in your current environment. So either this person you already know or this person is somewhere in like your work field, or you might cross paths with this person every single day. It could be your fucking mailman. It's just someone who you kind of know, and they're in your environment. So you know this person, or you're acquainted with this person. This person is a boss, or is a boss-like figure. This person is secure. He's solid. He or she, doesn't matter, whoever you're looking at. This person is someone who's stable. So I think that especially with Leos, like, you guys are very like outgoing and lively and talkative and excitable and fun-loving. And this person is not necessarily, I think I see a lot of you as Virgos, but this person's not necessarily someone who is, they support you. Do you know what I mean? Like, they support your ambition. They support your outgoing. They want to see you shine. They're what the fuck? The wind beneath your wings. The wind beneath your wings. So this person is an earth sign who is established. They're secure. They mean what they say. They say what they mean. They, you know, if you'd like to go out and dance and party, this person's like, I'm not really into it, but because you're doing it, I want to be there for that. So it's a very nice support system who this person is. This person wants to talk to you. This person is coming towards you, but it seems like there's a delay. The communication between, maybe this person's like away right now, traveling on business or whatever, and they want to communicate with you, but for some reason they're not communicating fast enough with you, or they're not coming towards you fast enough. Make no mistake, they're coming towards you, and you guys are on a nice path to meet each other. But I think because they recognize in some of you guys that you're coming out of some sort of toxic relationship, or some sort of, maybe you're coming out of a divorce or separation or something that you're recovering from, and they recognize that. So they're giving you respect, they're giving you space, and they're allowing you to work your way to the middle point with them, like meet in the middle with them at your convenience, at your time. So, or you're going away on vacation because it is your birthday month. So a lot of Leos like to get away for their birthday. So there's a separation, but you guys are coming towards each other. It's just delayed. Some of you guys could be interested in this person, but you're like ignoring it. You're refusing to recognize the signs that this person could be good for you. I think a lot of you guys are feeling like, he's boring. He's so fucking boring. It's what some of you guys are saying. Don't do that, because you're ignoring your subconscious, your truth that's saying, no, you know, this guy's a good dude. It's what we always do. We're always like, I want a good man, but we always go for the bad boys. This is your chance to go for a good boy. You know, guy or girl, man, child, well, not child. But, you know, when I say good boy, I mean like just a solid person, okay? So it doesn't have to be whatever. Okay. Your hopes and fears. I'm going through this quickly because I want to make sure that I get to pull the other cards. I do want to pull one card for money because that was the second runner-up for the poll. Okay, so what your fear is, you're fearing that this person is going to play you. You still have your guard up. Remember at the beginning, you have coming out of the dark, coming out of this toxic relationship, coming out of a bad situation. For a lot of you guys, maybe mistrusting people. And so now you have a wall up, and I think you have a major fear. And it's understandable. You get the Knight of Cups in reverse, and obviously this card means that someone is probably... It is a fear. So I'm not saying that this is what this person is. The Knight of Cups is the playboy card, the player card, the person who's not going to be honest and truthful to you. They're not offering you shit in their cup. And so this is not your current environment. This is your fear. This is your fear. This is a fear of yours that you're going to get connected with this guy, you're going to get, you know, hooked up with this guy, or something's going to happen, and you're like, he's just a player, they're all players, they're all the same. And that's kind of the energy that you have right now, that, you know, in your fear. You're fearing. Can't speak English. Temperance card, someone doesn't have any patience, so I would definitely, it's kind of a card where it's warning you to be aware that your patience, it's all in timing, but you're having an issue with patience. So I think that some of you guys want this person to hurry up and prove themselves. Like, if he doesn't prove himself fast enough to you, you're going to have an issue. So be careful of that, okay? You do have the Page of Cups. This person does want to prove themselves. Let it start slow. Let it start slow, you guys. It's starting... If you want something as solid as the King of Pentacles, which is by far, out of all the signs out of all the cards, the King cards, the King of Pentacles is the card a bitch wants. Trust me. That is the guy who is solid as a rock, who's going to provide for you, who's going to be secure, he's going to be loyal, he's not going to go anywhere, he's upright, he's doing everything right. You have a fear that this person is going to play you like some previous people have, right? You need to temper that, because right now you're like, he needs to hurry up and prove himself to me. He needs to show me what's up, like immediately. And you need to temper that energy, because he is. The Page of Cups is saying, yeah, no, there's a possibility there. Chill out. Give it time to develop. Because it is true, this person coming in. Now, I'll get some time frames in a little bit here to see who's coming in when, okay? So let's keep moving throughout this overview here. What we know to be true. Well, what we know is that either you're looking for marriage, this is the Hierophant card is card of institution, traditionalism, and so what we know is that you do want to be married. You need a rock-solid relationship. You might have been married. This person might be married right now. You could be married right now or in a serious relationship right now. So this is a rock-solid traditional institution. It's an institution of marriage, most likely. But what we know is that that is the goal. I believe this. Or this person is looking in that direction, so I think that this person wants that just as badly as you do. I think that some of you guys could be second-guessing, so you're running back around. So every time you get close to that level of commitment, this person who's coming through for you, every time that the topic of that comes up in conversation, or you're discussing that, or it comes to a point where your friends are maybe like, oh, is it serious? Are you guys thinking about coming together or, you know, getting married? You run away. And that's when it comes to, like, you have to consider, like, and I know I talk shit, but you have to consider, is this a twin flame relationship? Is this a soulmate relationship? What kind of relationship is this? Because there's stages, of course, when it comes to soulmate and twin flames. And one of the stages is the flight, the running away, the runner. And it could be so boring for some of you guys, but so actually realistic and good that some of you guys are like, whoa, this might be like marriage material. Fuck it, I'm out. That happens a lot. Especially for fire signs, not necessarily for Leos. I don't think Leos are pretty loyal. They're down for a marriage. They're down for a marriage or two. But I think that there is definitely with the Temperance in reverse, with the talk. So your old ways, especially, okay, now we got Mercury retrograde happening, blah, 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 blah. So your old toxic way of thinking or dealing with relationships could come back to haunt you. And I don't think it's necessarily affecting this potential relationship. I think it's affecting your ability to jump forward, to go ahead, and to say yes to a solid relationship, and to believe again in love. So that's something that I'm seeing here, especially with the Hierophant reverse. Some of you guys could have also dealt with, no, I'm not going to say that. So I do see with this, especially with this row here, I see a lot of you guys being introduced to a possibility of a forever kind of dude, forever kind of person. But because of your old relationship, because of your history, and it's normal, it happens to everyone, you're looking at that with your guard up thinking, there's no fucking way that this soon I could have this kind of love again, or this kind of loyalty again, or this kind of commitment again. There's no way, and I'm not doing it. And so you do this like runner thing. But I want you to know that this individual I see for you is solid. It's all the stuff in your head. So yes, again, this supports it. So the Six of Cups in reverse, with the underneath the Eight of Cups in reverse, underneath the Hierophant, it's like some of you guys came out of a shitty relationship, a shitty marriage, going through a shitty divorce, some sort of traditional situation ended, okay? That's all well and good. It happens to the best of us. But right now, you have an opportunity with someone who's so real. And you may not know this person just yet, but in August, I do see this solid individual, could be an earth sign, definitely has coin, definitely a boss-like figure, definitely, and when I say boss-like figure, I mean this person is like, he could be a mechanic, that's just an example, so don't take offense to anybody out there. He could be someone who's not traditionally like wearing a suit and tie, drives like a fucking Tesla. He could just be someone like I just saw this movie with, oh my god, Idris Elba. I'm in love, by the way. I have never seen that Tyler Perry movie, Daddy's Girls. It's just like that. That's the kind of character I'm talking about. It's a solid-ass dude, and he's like he's a mechanic, right? And he has like these little girls, but he's like from the hood and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, his character, his integrity is so on point. It like blows this, I think Gabrielle Union, her character, out of the water. Anyways, my point is that this person is solid and it scares the shit out of you because their integrity makes you question your integrity in terms of, am I being honest with myself? Am I running away from nothing? Am I just, I have this wall up, I have whatever, you know. So anyways, let's go back to right now, the destiny, or what we know to be true. You're thinking too much about your past. You think that this person in the past was your soulmate, and you're thinking way too much about this person or the situation or all the stuff that went wrong. Stop thinking like that. You got to start thinking about the future, especially now. Now is the time to do that because we're no longer in the shackles of the past. Okay, the universe, Mercury retrograde, all these things, the eclipse, all these things that are happening. It's allowing us to move into that new, and this guy is going to take you there, and you got to take yourself the rest of the way. Yeah, because of the Six of Cups in reverse. So get out of that, you guys. Okay, so what's coming in for your destiny? Your destiny is, yeah, you have a difficult time making a decision about a situation, whatever that is for some of you guys. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, because you guys are taking too long to make a decision, you are risking this major karmic relationship to slip away. And I know some of you guys are like, there's no one out there. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm telling you that you have an earth sign energy person coming through for you. They are solid as a rock. They are, they're not in your face. They're not loud. They're not going to be like, do you want to go out? They're going to be like, trust me, see, Sun card. I fucking told you. No one listens to me. Sun card right here. Everything is going to turn out beautifully for you if you decide, you make that decision and say, I'm going to get out of my head, get out of my own way. I'm going to focus on the future. Stop thinking, and honestly, you guys, I'm going to say it. Not just thinking about the past, obsessing about the past. Stop obsessing about the past. You're a Leo. Leos live in the sun. You guys do all future, all fun, all bright things. And it's always all good. So it is that time to forget about that, to move forward with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like it's a Virgo coming through for you. I think that it's going to be a foundation. It's going to be someone from work. For a lot of you guys, someone that you meet through networking or a work event or something like that. Definitely it's going to be someone who, it's like someone who helps you plan things. So whatever that means, it's like, it could be your lawyer, shit. But it could be someone who helps you with paperwork, with strategizing, with planning, with developing. Someone in an office-like setting, it could be someone like that. And I also think that it is an expansion of that. So it's someone who helps you think. So it's someone who, when they say things, you're like, oh, that makes sense. You're not even looking at them romantically right now, I don't think. Yeah, I think it's someone who actually helps you recover from heartbreak. It's someone who has helped you recover from heartbreak in some way. So it could be a friend. Heartbreak doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be someone that you, you know, counselor, friend of a friend, someone who just gives you like a heads up. So someone like that. Moving on. Yeah, in the future, you're going to be looking back at this person that comes into your life, and you're going to be thinking that, and you did get the Tower, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a shocking thing. You're moving on mentally from a situation. I think that you have an opportunity with the King of Pentacles here, maybe a Virgo. I think that a lot of you guys are retracing your steps and going back over grounds of the past, and that's not healthy. But I do think eventually by the end of August, you do have the Six of Swords. You are absolutely moving on, and I think at the very end, I see the Tower card for you, and I think that you're going to have like this aha, I hate saying that, but this aha moment where you're like, oh my God, yes, he's the guy I want to be with. He's the exact kind of person I want to be with, because you're still in your head. You're not necessarily in your feelings, it's more your head, and you eventually move on by the end of August. But you do have the Tower card next to the Three of Swords, so I do think that how it's going to play out is, I feel like you are going to eventually be stuck in your feelings too much. This person that I see for you is going to be like, you need more time to recover. You're not in a place where you can date. I'm going to give you space. I get that. Definitely there's some travel or some messages or travel separation involved. And so maybe you guys can't hang out as much as you would like. And so that kind of fizzles out a little bit. And then you take your time to recover. But by the time you do that, you're like, oh my God, he's kind of over it. Okay, it's going to happen very quickly. And then by the end of August, I see a lot of you guys going, oh shit, that's the person I want to be with. That person's rad. And it ends up being like this really, you know, great thing. I'm going to pull some cards now. So what happens? What happens next with this Tower energy? Because I see you moving on. For sure you're moving on. Mentally, you're like, you're ready. Now, at the beginning of August, you're coming out. You're coming out of some time of sadness. And I do see this earth sign here. This earth sign is rock solid, and it's all in your head, you guys. This fear you have of taking a chance on this person because you think they're boring. They're not boring. They're just solid, and they're letting you shine. That's what you need. A Leo needs someone to, not assist, but support them in shining. And that's exactly what you're trying to do, what this person can do for you. And it's going to take this person saying, you know what, maybe I'm not so interested, or maybe I don't want to wait anymore for you, and I understand you need your time, take your time. And that's what you're going to do. But then when they leave you alone by the end of August, you're going to be like, wait a minute, maybe I don't want to take my time. Maybe I'm ready to rock and roll with this person. Yeah, this person is like, I want to invest in you, but if you don't want me to, or if you're unavailable for me, you know, and you're not ready to take a chance on me or on love again, then I respect that and I'll step away. That's what this person is going to do. So it's up to you guys. The Tower moment is definitely, it's a Three of Wands in reverse, so it's saying that there's sort of like a not decrease. Well, yeah, sort of a decrease in energy. So I feel like on both ends, there is going to be some interest lost. Possibly this person decides that they don't want to wait anymore for you, and you're like, hold up, with the Tower card, you're like, just kidding. When I said go away, I meant come closer. I'm just scared. That's kind of how that is going to work out. Yeah, you just feel like maybe just a lack of abundance and growth there. Yeah, there's going to be, so it's going to cause, it's going to be like your big drama moment for some of you guys. Some of you guys are going to, this feeling is going to happen where this person's like, I'm not interested anymore, you're taking too long, and you're like, no, wait a second, I'm still interested. And so it's going to be a little bit of drama at the end. The end of August, expect a nice telenovela, a nice drama to play out. And it's going to be like, all this time, I always loved you. Me too. I'm sorry it took so long. And it's going to be like that. So it's going to be definitely a drama moment. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Ah, fucking you. Okay, so I pulled, so I was looking at, because you got the Ace of Cups card in reverse, and that just means that's no different from the Four of Cups, okay? So it's sort of like this lack of emotional fulfillment, emotional drive, emotional energy. It's like, you know, what's next for me? I mean, you know, I'm still recovering from this heartbreak, so what's there for me? There's nothing good for me, blah, blah, blah. So it's like this energy of that, okay? And so I was like, well, what the fuck's that all about? Because it says mentally you're moving on, and then at the end of the month, there's going to be like, you know, a telenovela, like, my love, all this time I never knew that it was everything I always wanted was standing right in front of my face. Then I asked what that was about, and you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So it's essentially the King of Pentacles, so his feelings for you are still there. He just sort of decreases his movement towards you because of your walls going up, because you can't get over something from your past. So my advice to you, obviously, is to quickly recover from your past. And I know it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't do that. But I mean in terms of your action, in terms of the world around you. You have this option in front of you. Your fear is preventing you from pursuing this. And so this person who's actually very good for you is going to see that, and they're going to back away. They're still interested in you, but they're going to back away, and you have no one to blame but yourself. Just saying. So it looks really good. Look out for that Earth sign, but I see the struggle coming through. The struggle is actually really real for the Leos in terms of love, because, that is for the people looking for love. You wanted to know what's coming for you in love. The second runner-up, and I'm not talking about no fucking exes, and that was like third place anyway, the exes. So the second runner-up was a lot of people want to know about money. I'm going to pull literally one card about money for all Leos, okay? And we'll just get that done. You can still hit me up for your free tarot reading on drunktarot.com, and then follow me on Instagram, drunk.tarot, so we can be friends, and I can pull one card a day there for 30 days of tarot. Okay. What's coming through for money? Leos. I know that I got a few Leos asking about what's going on with them for money. They're just wanting to know about money because some of them are starting their own businesses, which is totally a good idea. So I think that some of you guys are experiencing a little bit of money woes for August. And I don't think that has anything to do with a loss. I think that it's a lot of borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. And I think that it has a lot to do with what I just said, some of you guys starting your own businesses. So that's actually creating a little bit of a struggle, because you do want to experience your birthday month, and you want to experience. I think a lot of you guys might even be like, yeah, no, we're going on this trip. We're doing this thing for my birthday. It's going to be rad. And I'm really excited. But secretly, you're like, how am I going to fucking afford this? So I think that's the case when it comes to money for Leos in August. But, it is just a month. These are just energies, and this reading's not for everyone. So some of you guys could be bawling. But some of you guys could be feeling a little bit of a pinch. And I think, honestly, with the Three of Swords there, I do think that possibly you guys could have had a financial loss due to trusting someone you should not have trusted. And because there is emotion there. But also, the agony of this whole thing is that mentally you knew you shouldn't have done it. Taking a chance on something. And that's kind of the agony there. So good luck to you guys. Happy birthday, Leos. I'm so glad that you bring the energy that you guys do, because I think that a lot of people feel the shift when Leo season starts. Not that there's anything wrong with any other season. It's just there's a certain element of, it's the lion, it's a roar, and everybody sort of feels that this season. So thanks, Leos, so much. Tell me where you guys are going off if you're going on vacation. Happy birthday, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye!